Hello. How you guys doing? How you doing? I really have no rhyme or reason for this video other than the fact that I just wanted to talk about books and yap and talk about what I'm currently reading with my bookish besties. So that's all this video is going to be. Hello, how are you? Welcome or welcome back to my channel. Today is going to be a very casual video because sometimes I just want to turn on the camera and yap and talk about what I'm reading and chat about books, and like there doesn't have to be a theme to the video, right? We're just on FaceTime, we're just chatting, we're just girls. I'm burning hot right now, so if this sweater comes off, gotta stay hydrated. I have had the most intense migraine that I've ever experienced in my life. Like, truly, it had me down for the count. I was in tears. I had to go to the doctor. It's just like this persistent pain that I can't even describe. It was so intense. Thank God for you guys, because you were telling me every single tip and trick in the book. I bought peppermint oil. I bought like an ice cold mask to wear. What else did I do? I put like a cold compress on the back of my head, put my feet in some hot water, cold, hot therapy situation. I drank some tea, went to McDonald's, got a nice crisp Coca-Cola with some French fries. I was trying every tip and trick in the book, and yeah, I was down for the count for like 4 days. And normally I would be filming, I would be reading, I would be chatting with you guys. Did none of those things, but I'll be fine. You know, just add another endometriosis symptom to my roster. Okay, add it to my roster. Anyways, today, what are we going to talk about? Let's talk about what we're reading right now. I am in such a romantasy mood, which thank God, honestly, because I have been in such a reading slump. I think because my health has been a little wonky and things have been really crazy at my job that I haven't really had time to read too much, so I'm not reading as much as I normally am. It's fine, like I'm not complaining. This is not a numbers game. I could care less if I read 100 books in a month or 10 books in a month, but I was in a little bit of a reading slump, wasn't really enjoying anything I was reading, and you know what has been kind of saving the day? Romantasy, fantasy, epic fantasy. Like, that is the mood that I'm in, which is so much fun. So let's talk about what I'm reading and loving right now. These are the books that I'm currently reading or are on my immediate TBR. So no book reviews here. We're just chatting, okay? First up, Dark Rise by C.S. Picot. Guys, you are so right. You are so right. This book is amazing. I can definitely see what everyone was going like cuckoo bananas over this book because it's so good. Cuckoo bananas? I think I meant to say cuckoo for Cocoa Puff. So this follows our main character, Will, who is essentially on the run. When he was younger, his mother was brutally attacked and murdered by a group of men that have been hunting him down ever since. Doesn't really know anything about them, doesn't know why they're hunting him down, but his mother told him to run, and he ran. These men have been hunting him for years and years and years. Obviously, he has something that they are looking for, and they all wear like a same dark mark on their wrist. This is a fantasy, obviously, and as he is running, Will is ushered into a world of magic, and that is where he meets the stewards. Stewards have basically sacrificed their entire life to protecting old magic, the history of it, but also protecting the magic from a dark king. Years and years ago, there was a dark king who wished nothing but disaster upon the world. Obviously, he was defeated, but the men that are chasing Simon, their goal is to bring that Dark King back. Simon is a descendant of the people who defeated the Dark King in the first place, so they think he plays a vital role in the war. He also has old magic like running through his veins. I love it. It's so good. I am so into it. I am in it. I think the magic system is wicked cool. The world building is fascinating. All of the characters are amazing. It is told in dual point of view, so it doesn't only follow our main character, Will, but I love it. I love it. Personally, I thought this was a romance, like romantasy, but no romance in sight yet. Maybe that will happen in like the second book. I don't know, because I know this is a series, so I look forward to finding out all the things. No spoilers. But yeah, if you are in a reading slump and you want to read a really interesting fantasy with a unique magic system, this one is it. And I'm probably like the last person on the universe to actually read it because so many people have been recommending this to me, and I don't know why I wasn't picking it up. I almost fell out of my chair right now. I hope you know that. Something is like wonky with this chair. I think there's like a screw loose because I almost fall daily. You think I would fix it, but no. I'm simply just a girl. I don't have time for that. More fantasy that I'm reading. Well, technically 1 dystopian, 2 fantasies. Yes, yes, yes. We are reading Sunrise on the Reaping by Miss Suzanne Collins. Hunger Games. I am quite frankly scared to like really dive into this book. I'm reading it slowly. This is Hamish's story, and we know that he had a quarter quell. I think that's what it's called. Don't come for me if I said that wrong. But basically, he had the Hunger Games where it was double the contestants, and he won. That's pretty intense. That's pretty intense. For like the longest time, he was the only person from his district that won. We already know this. That was in all of the other Hunger Games. You know what was so strange is people were getting mad. People were getting mad at saying that Hamish won the Hunger Games or that he was alive. And I'm like, have you read the other books? Have you seen any of the other movies? We know that Hamish wins his Hunger Games, and we know that all of the other people die because that's how the Hunger Games works. We know he was the victor because he's still alive. That's not a spoiler, babe. That's like literally in the first few books. Get it together. A girl like on TikTok having to defend herself for saying that Hamish won, and she's like, hello, we know he won. He's alive. If 2 + 2 is 4. I'm really excited, but I'm also really nervous, and I know I'm gonna cry like a fucking baby. So if you've read this already, let me know. Let me know if you're emotionally destroyed. Okay, 2 other fantasies that I'm reading right now. The Well of Ascension by Brandon Sanderson. I know. I made a video ages ago saying that I was going to finish Brandon Sanderson's backlist and I was going to read all of the Cosmere. Have I done that? No. Mind your business. I've been in a reading slump, you guys, okay? So I had to go back and read the first book in the Mistborn series, The Final Empire, because I read that about a year ago now. My brain didn't remember all of the details, so I went back, reread that one, loved it, still cried at the ending, thank you very much, and now we're on to The Well of Ascension. The reason this series is taking me so long is not because I don't enjoy it, but because I don't feel like I'm emotionally stable enough, truthfully. When I read The Final Empire, that ending had me in actual tears. I was sobbing on the internet for no goddamn reason, and people were like, you're not gonna have a fun time with this series because it just gets worse, babe. And that made me nervous. So I'm an emotional Cancer, and I need to take my time with this lovely, lovely series that likes to break my heart. So, Brandon Sanderson, we will be reading the Cosmere and finishing all of his books in 2025. It's still early days, okay? It's only March. This year has already been crazy. Give me some slack. I know I'm reading his books so slowly. And then another book that everyone and their mama has already read is Onyx Storm by Miss Rebecca Yarros. Is this a safe space? Is this a safe space? I'm going to be 100% honest with you. I have no desire to read this book. None. Absolutely none. And here's why. I read Fourth Wing. I really liked it. I thought it was good. Me and my dad read Fourth Wing together. He loves fantasy, so he's like slowly reading more romantasy. So we read that book together. He loved it. I loved it. Whatever. We were really excited about the second book. What's the second book? Oh my god. Can I even be a reader at this point? What is the second book? Iron Flame. Iron Flame. I read that book. Trash. I hated it. I actually really did dislike that book. I am not the type of person who thinks that just because books are popular means they're overrated. Not that type of person at all. But I just thought the second book wasn't as good. I felt like Violet was a whiny bitch the whole book. I didn't really like the second book. The cliffhanger didn't have me gagged and gooped. It frankly did not. I kind of saw it coming. And when this third book came out, I just wasn't anticipating it as much. Now, you would ask Sam, if you're not enjoying it while you're reading it, don't read something that you don't want to read. Duh. Well, because I am reading this with my dad. He read the first book. He read the second book. He liked the second book for some reason. And he read the third book and now wants me to read it. And he's quite mad that I am not caught up, so he can't talk about it with me. So, in honor of my father, I shall read this. But I'm not going to be happy about it. How about that? Anyways, it's not that big of a deal. Okay, so next book on my TBR that I'm currently reading right now is a Sapphic romantasy. So I somehow landed on a beautiful place on Threads, and that is like Sapphic Book Talk. my favorite place to be. I ended up finding this author on Threads, Cici Gonzalez. She is a Puerto Rican author. So obviously I have to support her because I'm Puerto Rican as well. And her Sapphic romantasy is called The Curse of the Goddess. I'm obsessed. I'm obsessed. So I'll just read like some of the tropes right here. It has soulmates, forced proximity, lust at first sight. So it's very sexy. A masked lesbian and a bisexual woman. Love of love. We love some mask representation. I feel like a lot of Sapphic romances are like femme, which is totally fine. But we love seeing some mask representation too. So yeah, this one is one that I have on my TBR. I'm really loving it so far. I mean, I'm only like 10% in, but I'm loving the vibes so far. So yeah, I'm just in a really big romantasy dystopian type of vibe. So those are some of the books that I'm currently reading. Speaking of Sapphic romance, I did get some book mail, some Sapphic romances in the mail, so let's go ahead and talk about those too since I have you here. I have no idea where all the books are. I know they're in a pile in this room, but it's so messy. So I'll just show you one that Forever sent me. This is Kiss Me Maybe by Gabrielle Games. Looks like this. It comes out May 6th. This synopsis I already know I'm gonna love. It says, you're never too old for your first kiss. Ooh, cute. The heroine is a library assistant. Her name is Angela, and her entire life she's pretended to like boys. Relatable. And she's 27 now, definitely into girls, and she's never ever been kissed. So now she's trying to find a special person to share her first kiss. Are you kidding me? I love that. I love that. As someone who came out later in life, I came out when I was 25 years old. My first date with a girl, so freaking nervous. I was literally shaking in my boots, but it all worked out. So I love this. I love this. You're never too old to come into your sexual identity and who you are as a person. And I think that is so cool. I love this. I'm so excited. What else? What else? I think that's it, babes. I think those are all the books that I'm currently reading. I currently have my eyes on. Haven't really finished any of them. I'm, you know, dabbling, listening to audiobooks, reading some ebooks, but I'll update you guys in like my monthly wrap up once I finish all of these. Let me know what you have on your current TBR. Give me some fantasy recs, some Sapphic romance recs. That's the vibe I'm into. Bonus points for Sapphic romantasies. Bonus points. Anyways, if you enjoyed this video and you stayed this long, leave me an emoji. What emoji should you leave me? Leave me some flower emojis. Yeah, because this cover is super cute and they're like wearing flower crowns on there. Love it. So leave me some flower emojis, and we're also entering into spring, which is exciting. It has been very, very hot where I live. Like, we skipped spring and went right into summer. So anyways, leave me some flower emojis if you stayed this long and you enjoyed this video and you feel like these more chatty, casual videos, because I love filming them. Anyways, I love you guys so much. Thank you for taking time out of your day to spend time with me. It means the world to me. I hope you guys are all staying happy and healthy, and I will see you in my next video. Bye. Love you.